in this battle, we're taking on Noah Solos, or that's what I'm gonna assume the X stands for. So, anyways, here he is actually technically at this very moment second on the leaderboard. Although at the same time, the game leaderboard did get reset, but you know, that's that. So, anyways, once again, we are using the viewer requested team, or at least these were Pokemon requested by viewers, except the Vickavolt and the Mantine. Those were just ones I added in. That I have not seen play from, so I really wanted to try it out. I try to keep this also under OU just for the fun of it. I want to use Pokemon I wouldn't normally use. So anyways, we are gonna leave with the Vickavolt. I actually don't know what the best course of action is here, but I think this is a fair play to make. Okay, Gardevoir comes out, which is great. He's gonna get the Levitate ability though, which is unfortunate, and really. Actually, I can't really do too much to the, well, actually, I can. I can touch that Flygon with the, whatever this one's called. It's called a Savage Spinat, yeah. So I'm going to go for the Volt Switch. If he goes into whatever it's called, Flygon, I'll just go for the, yeah, that's fine. Good read for sure. You know, one thing I could even run in this in the future is, instead of Roost, I could go for Hidden Power Ice. But I don't know. I don't really know if that's the time. But it would make a lot of sense actually, because then like really switching into this would be a nightmare. However, I do prefer the longevity aspect, and really all he can go for is a Dragon type move here. Okay, wait, what? I think the Z moves are bugged. That is unfortunate. Well, I mean, it looks like I'll have to play something different here. I'm not too sure what he's gonna do. Maybe I'll go for a Roost just to scout it out. Maybe he goes for a Draco Meteor or something. Or I don't have to do that. I could just go into Houndstone here. It also really just goes down to what he's running on this Flygon. We're gonna see if it's special or physical with this one. Okay, it's a physical Flygon, and it doesn't even do that much damage, so I'm not too worried here. So I'm actually gonna switch into the Houndstone probably. So I don't think I actually gave this game time the other day, so I mean this just makes sense. Should be able to take in his attacks pretty good. That actually hit pretty hard, I won't lie. Like Vickavolt like took the hit just as well, so maybe I'm overestimating how defensive this is. Let me just check his stats. Okay, it has 100 defense and it has Fluffy, so that is a surprise. Like I was actually expecting better from this. Maybe I misinterpreted what Fluffy does, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to double your defense stat and give you a fire weakness. So anyways, I'm probably going to go for the body press here. Could even go for the Will-O-Wisp, although I think he might switch out because he might be scared of this. I actually don't know. Maybe I'll just go for the Willow. Yeah, he's going to withdraw. Let's see what he withdraws into. Definitely not the best play, but you know, it's alright. I'm not too concerned here. And I don't think Greninja can necessarily boost his stats, or at least it doesn't normally do that. At this kind of level in competitive, so I'm gonna go for the Protect here just to get some more chip damage on the Greninja. So it could be pretty valuable. You would never know. And this is definitely the time to bring in the Mantine, because this seems to be a special set, and if it's not special and it's mixed, I think Mantine can handle that too. So I do have HP investment as well, so you know its defenses should not be terrible. He goes for the Dark Pulse, shouldn't do anything. Yeah, that's more like it. Like that is actually a special tank. I mean, I'm kind of disappointed with how badly Houndstone took that hit. But you know, I guess maybe Fluffy isn't programmed correctly, or maybe I'm tripping, and maybe that Outrage just had a bad damage roll against the whatever it's called, the Vickavolt, and it had a max damage roll against the Houndstone. You'll never know. So now actually, I'm gonna just go for the Scald. Yeah, he's gonna attack. I could have gone for the Roost, but you know, okay, you know what, that's tough. But I mean, Mantine, like it can come into a lot of special attackers and then get a chance to heal up again. So you know, it's not too concerning for me. And I will say I do really like this. Like Mantine is actually quite a fun Pokemon to use, defensively at least. Okay, Meowscarada comes out, probably a physical attacker. So you know, that's one problem though. Like this just does not happen to be the best tank too, due to its typing, because a lot of the times I'm going to find a dark type physical attacker with knockoff. So like I really want to have a Pokemon that can switch into that, which I guess is Hitmon top, so it does balance out Houndstone pretty good, and it's more of a mixed wall as well, so this hopefully should be the appropriate switch in. Now of course if he goes for a grass type attack, it's not going to be too fun, but you know, I think I should be able to handle it well enough with the oh wow, okay, never mind. Oh my goodness, yeah, that's crazy. Maybe I'm overestimating the defensive capabilities of my Pokemon, but I mean, this also doesn't have much defensive investment, so I can't say I'm surprised. But you know, that is interesting. I think Vickavolt comes in here, so I don't think he's gonna go for a dark type attack, and I can just go for a wall switch, although I'm probably not gonna do that. Never mind, he goes for the play rough. I'm gonna go for the bug buzz on probably what's gonna be Flygon, or he might go into something else expecting the bug type attack. Now I do wish I had my Z move, like that would have been really high value, but unfortunately it's not working. But I mean, I don't think too much wants to ever switch into a Vickavolt bug buzz. So I mean, this is fully specially attack invested, yeah. So this Flygon's gonna take quite a hit right here. It's almost a one shot. That is insane. Yeah, you know, I could go for a follow-up, but I do want to maintain my Vickavolt, so I'm going to take this. Oh wait, oh my goodness, I didn't mean to click that. That was bad. We're gonna take quite a hit right here. Okay, never mind. We get lucky. We do get lucky. He probably misclicked too. I don't know why you'd want to go for a Steel Wing on Mantine. All right, well, I mean, I don't know what would be the play here. Eventually, too, down the line, I do kind of want to try and see if I can get Gallade set up and going. So I do want to get a sweep. Like, literally, I have it here. I don't think I've ever really got too many chances to use it, though. So, I mean, at some point, I probably got to commit to it. All right, well, actually, right now, yeah, I don't think it's worth losing Mantine, though. I'm going to go into Houndstone. Hopefully, that will suffice. I'll fire off, like, a Body Press, probably. Maybe even a Will-O-Wisp. But, I mean, really, this is fine. Like, I want to be able to get as many chances to bring Vickavolt in, because clearly his team is quite weak to it, so I want to get a lot of value every time it comes out. Let me go for the Body Press. Okay, it's gonna let the Flygon go down to the Houndstone, and we do pick up a kill there. This is definitely quite a hideous looking shiny. I think it's actually fitting though. Like, I think the shiny is good for this Pokemon, but it looks hideous. Like that color, and just it's not something I would want to be near, to say the least. Alright, I'm probably gonna go for the Protect. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go for it, because sometimes, you know, it can set up some mind games. So now he's gonna go for the Flubber Trick, and now he's gonna be uncomfortable, so he's not gonna know if that's really the play. Like, he might try and mix it up a bit, if you know what I'm saying, or maybe he's gonna commit to it, thinking that that's exactly what I'm trying to do. He's gonna think, man, he's probably just trying to mix me up. You know, that's the thing. That's the thing you don't know about it. But it actually makes your opponent start thinking some of the time. So, you know, it's fun. Maybe I'll just go for a Body Press and let him go down. But at the same time, I do want a clean sheet too. So I think I'm just going to maybe Gallade action. No, because if he goes for Flurry Trick, it's not going to be fun. So I was going to say, if he goes for like a knockoff or something, then I can actually get a justified boost, and then maybe even go for a sweep like that. But fortunately, that's probably not, you know, the best play. Actually, I feel like a Will-O-Wisp would be really high value here, but I'm going to go for the Body Press. Hone Claws is crazy. I think we're fine, though, because Krookodile should outspeed this. Okay, that's no damage, though. I'm disappointed, bruh. Like, what even is that, man? Alright, well, we could actually be in trouble now. Yeah. That's not fun, to say the least. Well, I mean, let me just think. What would I do here? I actually can't do much. That's the problem. I'm going to just go for the Intimidate, and I'm going to let him on top go down. I think there's a sacrifice we'll have to make sure that this doesn't actually get too far down my team. Yeah, I'm surprised how weak that Body Press was. Like, I probably shouldn't have just gone for a Will-O-Wisp, but, you know, it's alright. Okay, that's actually crazy. That is a bold move right there. And now we should be good, because he got greedy and tried to set up on Hitmon top. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Now, I think I honestly don't like what Houndstone did in this game. Like, that was disappointing defensively and offensively. So maybe it's just not really programmed in correctly, because it is also a Gen 9 Pokemon, or maybe it's just that bad. But like, I was expecting better from it, since it has a good ability, it has decent stats. I mean, it also has a good defense stat. I think the defense stat might have some sort of bug, because I mean, Body Press did no damage when it should have at least done something, if you ask me. And it did not take any hits too well. But the Raichu comes out now. I don't really have to let it go down. I could just go into Krookodile. I think he's gonna go for an electric type attack. Like if he goes for a grass type move, that's insane. He probably shouldn't. And we're gonna pressure it out. Or, you know, we could even go for the pursuit if we're trying to make a read here. Oh wow, he makes the read. Interesting move, man. And I think he's gonna get greedy and go for it again. He might think he can outspeed. I forgot where Raichu's speed is though. Hopefully he makes that mistake. I'm gonna go for the Earthquake here. Yep, that's good. Because, I mean, a lot of the times, people won't expect choice cards, so you can get a lot of value out of it. Now, I think with Krookodile, it's actually one of the more popular sets alongside, like, Choice Band. Like, it likes choice items. But with some Pokemon like Garchomp, you would never see it coming, and that makes it really, really good. Okay, I'm actually going to go for another Earthquake here, because Beedrill has no defense. He doesn't even Mega Evolve. So maybe his Gardevoir is his Mega, but yeah, that's pretty high value right there. Gardevoir comes out. Is this his last Pokemon? Okay, Intimidate's crazy. Yeah, I want to switch out here. There's no point letting him go down. Or actually, I mean, we can, but it's just, I don't see the point of that. I want to bring in Gallade though, man. That's the problem. I literally can't bring it in. I don't know why. It's just, I need to make it happen at some point. Even on a bad play, I'm probably going to force it in. So I actually want to give it some screen time since somebody requested it. And I've given everything else screen time. Okay, so on this, I'd say Mantine makes sense, but not really. I could just go for the Earthquake and just take my damage. That's probably the play. I mean, do I want to do that though? Because if this is a Mega, I would want to have like a full power Earthquake coming out. So that's probably not the play. I'm gonna let Hitmon top go down here. And if he gets greedy and tries to set up, we could go for the Toxic. Now, what could be a problem is if he's running Substitute on this, because I mean that can make this actually dangerous. Yeah, okay, this is actually kind of scary to some aspect. So I don't know what he's going to do with this. And, I mean, I do have Haze with Mantine, so that should cover me. So I think I can take... Well, I mean, it depends, actually. I can't I'm not guaranteed to take a hit. I mean, this does hit really hard. Okay, he goes for the Aura Sphere, so maybe this isn't a competitive set. Because, I mean, competitive Mega Gardevoir is still not something to joke around with. Okay, I'm going to go for the Rapid Spin. Just to scatter around and see what he does. He should kill us here, yes. I mean, in case he went for like a substitute, that would give me speed, so I could go for something else. Alright, well, I mean, I think this is probably the chance to bring out Gallade. It's not going to make much sense here. But, I mean, it's not going to get a chance later, so I'm going to pull him out. He might get one-shotted. I think, no, he doesn't really have much of a chance of living, even with his pretty decent defensive stats. So now I have to decide between Triple Axle and Zen Headbutt. I mean, this is just a terrible matchup for Gallade, to be honest. Probably the Triple Axle. Yeah, that makes sense in this situation. It's not gonna one-shot though. I don't think it will. But you know, it's the only actual damage I can do to Gardevoir. Its typing just counters Gallade so much, like I'd said. The shinies do also look so different. I realized they use different shades of blue. So I thought they were the same, but, you know, it looks like I'm wrong there. Okay, the Shadow Ball comes out. And that... Gallade might live that, actually, because it's not stab. Yeah, he does. Gallade winning the 1v1. If you get all 3 hits, we win the 1v1. That would be crazy. That would be actually kind of crazy. Alright, let's see. Okay, we get the critical hit. And that right there is going to be GG. Good game.